People really coming for that rump, huh?
Coming for the rump. I'm like, I've been in Nashville for 12 years trying to do music. And here we are. The butt goes viral. And I mean, they find the music through the butt and they plan on sticking around. But it's,
Look,
I'm trying to embrace it.
Yeah. Nothing will keep a man around like some butt, I think.
That's right.
So I think
That's right. I'm like,
whatever
makes them listen to the music.
Yeah. Hey, look, sometimes they start with the bass section, before they get to the treble,
That's it. That's exactly it.
I just remember seeing that, and it was like, it was like a side angle of you on a stage, and then
with the leopard pants.
Yeah. Now that'll probably do it too.
That was like an optical illusion. I don't think my butt's really that big. I think it was the leopard.
I mean, maybe the leopard had a big butt.
Oh my god.
Wow.
That was a good day. Also, this is a widescreen. Let's be honest.
I mean, look, I'm just saying.
Y'all doing me dirty.
This is 16:9, baby. I think whatever that thing is. You got that silver screen rear. Dang, that thing is.
It's out there.
Yeah, that cheetah must have been strong. Huh?
What's weird is people are like, "Where'd you get that from?" And I say, "I get the width from my mama and the depth from my daddy."
Really?
My daddy's got a little booty on him.
Does he?
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. I used to date a girl actually, and she had her father's butt.
Well, give me some horses.
Can you be on a horse easily?
Oh yeah.
Oh really?
Oh yeah. I mean, we rodeoed a little bit. Me and my sister, we were PRCA rodeo flag girls.
No, what is it?
That big old butt stayed us in the saddle. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, dang, really? Now, is your sister pretty cheeked up?
Oh, she's pretty cheeked up. It ain't as far out, but it's definitely as far this way.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah. So she ain't going nowhere in the saddle either.
Would you rather have a dog's personality in a cat body or a cat's personality in a dog body? I'm not sure exactly, but I don't want to be a cat at all. So whatever one of these is not being a cat,
But see, that's the thing. You would have the dog body, but the brain of a cat. So you kind of are a cat. But then the other way, you'd have the body of a cat. Everyone would think you're a cat. So would you rather know you're a cat or have other people think you're a cat?
I'd rather probably do euthanasia, Yeah, no offense to cats or anything, but also fuck cats. So basically just pieces of loneliness that are in your apartment. Would you rather be blind or dickless, dude? These days, probably dickless, I think. I had a blind kid in my neighborhood when I was growing up, and actually, this dude was deaf, actually. And they beat him up for doing bad magic. Because he was always doing all of this and shit, and people thought he was doing magic with no tricks, and they fucking beat him. So, do you think there's more porn stars or murderers in the world? I think murderers. I actually know a guy, probably shouldn't say this on here, but I'm not going to say names, but I know a guy who killed someone, and he said, and this isn't me saying this, dude, I wouldn't do something like this, but he said that it fucking feels good. And he did say that.
Do you know how he murdered him?
Huh?
Do you know how he murdered him?
I don't know anything else, man. Let me see that. Which fictional character would you love to beat the shit out of, dude? I don't know if I could beat a lot of people. I think I could beat that dude from The Mask. You ever seen that movie Mask with Rocky Dennis? I could fight that dude, I bet. Who else? Probably Rosie O'Donnell.
That's not a fictional character. That's a real person.
Depends on who you ask, bro. But I'll shut that thick fella down, you know that. If you were sent back to the Roman Empire with a fully charged iPhone, do you think you could take over the world, dude? Fuck no, dude. I think they would probably beat you up. They would say you're gay, and they would beat you. If you want to be honest. And no offense if anybody's gay, I might be gay. So, this is it.
Yeah.
And no offense to you, I just don't have anything else to say, and I feel bad talking this much. How long would it take for you to drink all the water in an above-ground pool? Oh, man, this is fucking good, dude. I don't know, man. Probably, I bet a year and a half.
It's a very solid answer. You'd be surprised how many people are like, 3 days.
Oh, no way, dude. Bro, and also, you can't drink consecutively. You can only drink about a gallon straight before like the electrolytes in your body switch up and you can die. So, dude, I drank a gallon at my buddy Tim's house one time. Fucking went to take a nap. Bro, pissed on his floor. 12 by 12 square foot room, dude, and the pool touched all four walls, bro.
Well, I'll tell you, a damn branch fell in my yard. That thing hit, it hit down in the yard, and the man came, the branch man up there from Richard's Branch Company or something. Richards.
the man came and he said $1,100 to get the branch out of the yard. And that shook me a little. Because $1,100, that's a, dude, I had a fella in my old building offer to kill someone that we both knew that we didn't, I guess, think should be alive. He offered to kill him for $1,000. So you telling me, Richards, that I can get a human, removed from the earth for $1,000, but $1,100 out here on this dead wood? Come on, bro. So I'll tell you, what I did? I'll tell you exactly what I did. I got me a Fisker's saw. I brought it. I got me that Fisker's 18-inch right there. As he's telling me 11, I'm cutting that bastard off and throwing chunks over the fence. There goes $200 worth right there. Now we down to $900, Richards. And I sawed off another chunk and threw that bastard over the fence. Now 2/5 of it's gone, Richards. We're down to damn $700-800 worth of branch left, according to you. So you just got to be careful. They'll gouge you.
Do you remember the first time you ever ejaculated? Was it surprising to you?
Yeah, it was mind-blowing. I lost my shit. I had like a family computer room where like it was like this room off to the side right next to my parents' room. So I had to like, I think the first porn I ever watched, it was like the girl from Buffy the Vampire Slayer, and she was just like stripping in the rain. I don't even know if there was even breasts involved.
So it wasn't actual pornography. It was just like video of someone.
But it was like getting close to it. I think I Googled like cool boobs. I think that was my first, or hot boobs. That was my first ever porn search. And then I found it. And I was like, because I heard people at lunch talking about jerking off. And I was like,
and now did you hear what it was?
I had no idea. This is like, sixth grade.
The good thing about when you hear that jerking off, you can kind of figure out, even if you're like, even if you can't even read or anything, you can kind of figure out what you have to do to kind of achieve it. It's like, you can only test everything so much before you fucking,
So I tested that shit out, man. I remember I think everyone's first nut might be their best nut.
It's just insane. Well, I just feel like I remember the ejaculate or the ejac or whatever they call it,
EJ.
Yeah, it's so, at that point, it's so clear.
Yep.
I remember being like it had just come out of like
it was just pure, man.
It was like plasma.
It's like a pure child's nut. You know what I'm saying, man? Yeah, man, that was
Let's don't say it again. I know what you're saying because I was a child and you were a child, so we can say it. But I think, I don't want to. It's weird. I don't want to think about it, but I do.
About it. But yeah, we're talking about ourselves as
it was our own pure child's nut. So yeah, dude, if I'm thinking about my own self ejaculating as a kid, that's not like pedophile stuff, is it? No,
it's your own nut, man. I'll never forget my first like 5 nuts. How old were you when you first busted one?
Yeah, thanks, man.
How old were you?
I was I think I remember I was like 13. And I didn't really know. I remember like finding some videos, right? My brother had some pornography up there hidden in his closet. And I fell off the shelf, man. I got drunk. It was like I climbed up some shelves in his closet and fell off that bitch. And
then jerked off.
And then I kind of came to. I think I even blacked out. And
damn, that's a crazy first nut.
There was a lot going on. And then I got these videos and I put it in the video player. And I just remember like laying in my brother's bed because his bed was by the TV and he was out of town. And like
your brother's bed was your first nut.
I didn't even think about that. Damn, that's crazy.
Damn, bro. All right. Things happen.
God, bro, but he wasn't there.
Yeah, no, I respect it.
So it's
probably
like
cleaned up a little bit.
Oh yeah, dude. I think I mean, I think it just evaporated back into my skin. It was like, that shit was pure. That was damn plasma. That should have reformed a thumb. You know what I'm saying? You could really, bro. If you were missing something, you could fill in a divot on your body. That shit.
God, man.
But I do remember like having my legs out, and I remember just kind of rubbing I was so like erect, like just volatile from watching the pornography that I remember even just rubbing my legs together like this, and that alone was just too much.
You going?
Oh, it was just too much charisma going on. Just
too much heat. Yeah.
Oh, even just my own legs, because I'd never, like, if you'd have took 30 seconds before, if I'd have rubbed my legs, it would have been nothing. Yeah. But now that I'm all keened in on this pornography and titty on the video, it just had taken a new level, and I just,
Dude, I had no prior knowledge of what was about to go down. So I'm in that bitch, like, just, getting to it however I could. I think I might have had like a silky napkin or something.
Oh, God. Yeah, of course you would. What are you You're going to, I mean, I'm surprised you didn't have a cape
just
on.
on brand. No, bro. I was like I was not balling when I was fucking 14, man. I don't know, some napkin. And I just remember like, it was like, damn, this is cool, man. I'm really getting into this. And then I busted and I was like, it's like it's like blasting off on DMT. I was
It
like,
really is.
damn. I was like, that's what happens. And then my dick looked fucked up for like 2 days.
Oh, wow. Really? Because it just had been
You're
through
just
so
all
much.
swollen. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Anyway.
It's almost like popping a pimple for the first time.
Yeah.
God, I remember I saw a man cream out on a video. And I was like, there's no way it must be a special effect or something.
Yeah.
And so I remember, doing myself like that, just genie in my little lamp, dude. And goddamn, brother. I mean, just somebody wished for damn semen.
I would pay money to have my first jerk off again, man. Swear to God. Goodness gracious.
And pay money for what? And like,
Just to
have it.
Just to have never nutted in my life.
oh,
To scratch all the nuts I ever took and just have my first again right now.
dude, I think you have to. That's like born again Christianity, or not? I don't know if they do it there, but
Yeah,
some
get
places.
baptized and have a good another first jerk off.
But you can't really do all the reverse. God,
Yeah, I think it's over, man.
the track has been worn in these
I
days.
have damaged the goods, man.
Yeah.
Way she
God, but there is something about it, man. If you go all the way back, it almost feels like you'd never die if you had never jerked off.
Wow. It was deep. I think I agree with that. I gotta have to agree with that statement, man. Shit.
It's like you'd have this power inside of you. God.
Phoning it in, bud. How are you?
We're great, man. It has to be tough on you. A lot of rain this week, a lot of subpar golf. You must have been kind of slugging through a long week of golf, huh?
I guess, man. Who even wants to play golf? That's my question. I actually missed my cousin's circumcision for this. I was in the city doing a shell game with a couple of buddies, and I got a twit that said, "Hey, we're on Bethpage Black at the 7th hole." I thought it was a porn, so I drove out here, and apparently there's a lot of golf going on.
But not much sex.
Yeah, well, there's a little bit. I caught a BJ in a sand trap. Yeah, and I wouldn't recommend that. But Glover won, but the news is that he's not black. That was the surprising news. I was like, Glover, not black, that's a bigger story.
No relation to Danny out there.
No relation to Danny or Leroy Glover, actually, who retired today after 13 seasons in the NFL.
Nice. Now, not to bring up a touchy subject for you, but you mentioned that BJ in the sand trap. Any sign of crabs?
Not here. Phil Mickelson lost. He came in second. I don't know if he has crabs or not. His wife has cancer, though, and we wish her well. Much more serious disease.
Nice. Did you get to meet any of your favorite players out there? Anybody you were looking forward to meeting?
No, I saw John Sally with a couple of white chicks, so that was pretty cool, and I got one of their autographs.
So the girls he hangs out with can actually write their own names now?
Yeah, it wasn't in cursive.
You're horrible.
It's not, yeah. He's first time covering golf, I take it?
Yeah, definitely my first time covering golf, and hopefully my last. There's a lot of cars here driving back on the course too, which is really dangerous at this hour. They're actually about to film a Subaru commercial out here, which actually might be more exciting than this year's U.S. Open.
Man, I was young. I didn't want to be on MTV. Like I mean, I guess I did, but I was just 19. It's not like I was making any life choices.
Right.
And then the next thing you know, I was like, oh, if you don't think that I have a talent, well, I'm going to do the hardest job in town, and I'm going to do it the best. And that started to like just get into my head. Like, you don't think I have talent? Well, let's see if I do, you know?
Right. Yeah.
So then I just got into stand-up, and I always like making people laugh. Like, I used to do a similar thing when I was a child. At the lunch table, we'd get some kids who were mentals, or a couple of them might have been mentals, and a couple kids that were well, you know, and we get there and sit them to make them drink milk, and then tell jokes and do stuff until one of them just blew milk out of their face, you know? And if you get some straight up, just a couple mentals, boy, some straight up sawed off humans, you get them to straight up blow leche out their dome, dude.
That's America right there. Oh. You know what I'm saying? And that's when I knew I was like, oh, I got some kind of a gift here. You know? I almost blew the throat out of this one boy.
Yeah.
Almost blew the throat out of this one boy named Tot. T-O-T was his name. Kind of a bad name too to be mentally challenged, but also easy for him to spell. And I'm not joking. That's what his father said. And easy for him to spell backward and forward. Same name, Tot. So that's true, man.
Was this guy's his name was Todd?
Yeah, dude. Why are you so laughing at him?
It's just a funny sounding name. That's all. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
it was pretty funny, I guess. Tot.
Yeah, well,
you know,
let's
Tot.
talk about Tot.
Sometimes he would just say T-O-T was his name, but I knew it was Tot.
Yeah.
He would try to spell it out, and you know, like he was tricking me.
Yeah. So did you do like the open mic circuit in L.A.?
Yeah, started doing open mics here.
Like at Marty's or where? Like at the Comic Meltdown and stuff?
No, they had a place over on the west side of town. I lived.
Yeah.
I was sleeping under a buddy of mine had a bed, and I was sleeping under his bed for $150 a month.
Oh wow!
And sometimes even in his bed. Sometimes when he would be out of town or when he would leave for work, I'd climb up into his bed, dude. And I've never been heavily homosexual, but I will say this: that there's nothing really gayer than getting into a man's warmth after he's already left the room, you know, and climbing up into his bed. A man you don't even really know that much, but still catching that hit off of his temperature, you know?
That's funny.
It's true, man.
Yeah.
You go over to somebody's house, dude, who you don't know that much. When they leave the room and get out of their bed, you get into their bed. That shit'll make
You never told him that though.
That shit'll make a man out of you fast, dude, or it won't. But you find out who's who pretty quick when you're doing stuff.
I fucked my best friend's mom, and she won't leave me alone now. And now I don't know what to do about it. So,
well, I think it's a question of what kind of friend are you, brother? You know, if you made love to your buddy's mother, of course she's going to like you. Because if it's your best friend, he likes you. You're best friends. So you're just, he came out of her, so you're going back to the, you're going back to the front porch of his creation and hanging out there. So yes, the mother's going to like you. The kid likes you. Your buddy likes you. So I think you got to just hit for the cycle, dude, and be a damn stepdad, brother. Step up to the plate. Who else are you going to date? You going to date somebody across town? Somebody that's working over there at the Dunkin' Donuts at the drive-thru or something? Somebody that's, some weird person that when they go to a restaurant, they like fill their hand up with like salt or sugar and dip their finger in it while they're waiting to eat dinner and lick it and then lick the salt or sugar off? Who are you going to date? Somebody like that? Or are you going to date your best friend's mom? And go in there and be a champion, not only for her, but for your friend. Imagine that. Imagine one day you sit down with your buddy and you say, hey, man, I love you so much as a friend that I'm going to take care of your mother for the rest of her life. When you come over, I'm going to grill for you. I'm going to get angry at you. I'm going to fucking make you rake the yard. And I'm going to fist fight you in your mother and I's own yard. What do you want? And what does God want?